Rockstars, what's going on? It is Nick the Marketer. I'm excited to bring another episode to you today on Nick the Podcaster. Hey, let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever eaten at Chick-fil-A? Have you ever eaten at McDonald's? Have you ever eaten at Wendy's? You know, there's some things that these three companies have in common, right? They're fast food. They deliver it quickly, but there's some inconsistencies as well. Right? So if you go to a McDonald's, you're probably going to have a radically different experience than Chick-fil-A. In my experience, if you go to either one of those two restaurants and you go to a Wendy's, you're also going to have a radically different experience. And I wanted to talk about that. I was kind of dissecting those businesses and thinking through it. They come up in every podcast that I listen to, and I hear them when I'm out on a seminar or I'm listening to somebody. And what I'm finding out is some consistencies in these businesses can translate into your own ideas, into your own business as you develop your own product. I know some of you are in a job right now and you're looking for a way out, and you're looking to go do your own thing, but there's some things that I really hope that you grasp as you get out on your own. Okay, one of the things about Wendy's is they're not consistent in their product. One of the things about McDonald's is they're incredibly consistent about their product, although I would argue somewhat mediocre. You don't go to McDonald's because you're going to get the best hamburger. Also, if you go to Chick-fil-A, most likely you're going to get an incredible product, okay, and they price it a little higher. And it's super convenient for that, right? So I've never seen anybody, especially during this quarantine, move people through a line and get them their order and get that order correct the first time, every time. That's insane customer service, right? And that is their business model. And they would tell you they grow leaders and all that, and they deliver it through a chicken sandwich, okay? But here's the deal. As a consumer, as a customer of Chick-fil-A, I know exactly what I'm going to get when I go through. It's going to be a high-quality item. It's going to be delivered to me very, very conveniently, and I'm going to pay a little bit more for that. Let's contrast that over to McDonald's, right? So if you go into a McDonald's, you're going to have probably a consistent quality that isn't going to be near the quality of like a Chick-fil-A. It's going to be mediocre. It's going to be average, okay? But it's going to be very convenient, and it's going to have a pretty low price. And then you take Wendy's. They're going to have low quality. Well, actually, their quality is a little better. Okay, they're a little better than McDonald's, in my opinion. It's going to have a better hamburger. Okay, but it's inconsistent, right? It's not incredibly convenient. They're a little slower in their lines, and I don't always know if I'm going to get my order correct when I get in the bag. As a matter of fact, there's a running joke between me and my buddy Wells. We both worked at Costco one time earlier in our careers, and we were on a break at Costco. This was in Memphis, and we go over to Wendy's, which was in the parking lot in the Memphis Costco, and we're going through the line. They had gotten our order wrong so many times. I remember I laughed out loud. Wells go, "Hey, just throw some food in a bag and charge me for it." The person on the other end of the drive-thru was like, "Sir, you have to order something specific." He goes, "Well, you're going to put whatever you want in the bag anyway. Just put some food in the bag and charge me for it." And finally, after going back and forth with the person who was taking the order, and I know he's being kind of rude, but it was funny. After going back and forth with that person for a while, he finally ordered a number one just the way it is. Just give me a single with cheese and a Coke. And that was his order. And I'll never forget him opening the bag when we got back to Costco, and it was a chicken sandwich. Okay, so I'm amazed sometimes at the way business models shape up, because it's comical that you're gonna see these different business models play out. So how does this pertain to you? Well, if you really think about it, there's three areas of a business, okay, on how you go to market with your product. Now, I don't care what your product is. It could be a widget, it could be a service, it could be coaching, it could be anything. So here's the three areas, and you get to pick two of them. So visualize a triangle, and at the top of that triangle, you have price. To the bottom left of that triangle, you have quality. And to the bottom right of the triangle, you have convenience. Okay, so think about those three areas. You got price, quality, and convenience. Okay, and you only get to pick two of those. For example, in my business model, we have quality and we have convenience. But our price is probably higher than some of the startups out there, or our price is a little higher than some of the other agencies out there. We have an incredibly high quality marketing company, marketing service that we deliver leads to our client. It's predictable. We know we're going to be delivering that product regularly and consistently. They can predict that we're going to be doing that. Our quality is awesome. Our convenience, we deliver every single week. We deliver a report right to our client. They know exactly what they're paying for. They know exactly what they're getting. Okay, but here's the deal. The trade-off on getting those two items is I have to go up on my price because I have to have a Rockstar team in place. We have to turn a profit. That's the nature of the business. But in order to do all of those different things, we pick two of those and you have to sacrifice the other one. So we sacrifice on price. So let's take that back to the business model. Okay, McDonald's is consistent in their quality and they're low in their price. All right, and they're convenient, easy to get to. There's one on every corner. So which one of those three do they sacrifice on? My argument with that particular business model is they sacrifice on the quality of their food. They're not putting out the very best hamburger that you've ever seen. Okay, let's take Wendy's for example. All right, pretty good hamburger, right? Pretty consistent in their high quality. The problem is they're not delivering it consistently over time. I can't predictably go to Wendy's and know that I'm going to get the freshest hamburger every time that I go there. Okay, I hope Wendy's doesn't get mad at me for saying this. This has just been my experience. I'm sure Wendy's is a great company, okay? But they're going to have a lower price. They're going to have an inconsistent quality, but they're very convenient. It's easy to get to them. They're easy to get around. And let's take Chick-fil-A now. Okay, here's Chick-fil-A. You have a very high quality item. Their chicken sandwiches, to me, are the best chicken sandwich. I love them. I could eat there all the time. And if you see my picture, you can see I probably have. All right, so very high quality item, okay? Very, very convenient. They know how to turn people through their drive-through. They know how to get people in. They know how to get them out with the highest quality product, but the trade-off is their price. Their price is a little higher. So think about that triangle. You get to choose two: price, quality, convenience. Pick two, adjust the other, go out and crush it with your business. I hope y'all are out making things happen during this crazy time, because I'm telling you, the businesses that are doing it, that are getting out there, that are working it and believing in what they do, they're out there killing it. So I hope you guys are doing the same thing. Look forward to seeing you on the next episode.